Also talks about this crazy scrimmage where she went on a tear, scoring 22 points in 2 minutes against the boys that they were scrimmaging against, because generally
it's that the competitive drive that overrides every little daily occurrence. Am I right about that?
Yeah, sometimes that's good.
I scored 22 points in just 2 minutes against a men's basketball team. When Caitlin Clark dropped this bomb on Letterman's Netflix show, WNBA veterans were left stunned. This wasn't just another interview moment, it was Clark showing the world why she's different. While Clark was getting a standing ovation at Ball State, established WNBA stars watched their spotlight shift. You know what's crazy? Clark's making $3 million from NIL deals alone, more than what many league veterans earn in multiple seasons combined. The jealousy isn't just about points scored anymore, it's about dollars earned. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. You know what's wild? When Caitlin Clark walked onto Letterman's set, nobody expected her to drop a bomb that would shake the entire WNBA. Let's break down what actually happened.
Caitlin Clark makes her debut appearance on Netflix with David Letterman on his show, My Next Guest Needs No Introduction.
Picture this. Clark arrives at Ball State University for this Netflix special, and before she even opens her mouth, the entire crowd erupts in a standing ovation. This wasn't just polite applause. This was rock star treatment for someone who hasn't even finished her rookie season. Meanwhile, WNBA veterans who've been grinding for years watched from home as this newcomer got welcomed like basketball royalty. Then came the moment that had phones lighting up across the league. Clark casually mentioned scoring 22 points in just 2 minutes against a men's team. Not women players, men's basketball players.
Also talks about this crazy scrimmage where she went on a tear, scoring 22 points in 2 minutes against the boys that they were scrimmaging against, because generally
the clip spread like wildfire online, creating this perfect storm of attention that veterans could only dream about. The reaction was immediate and intense. While fans were going crazy on social media, you better believe WNBA players' group chats were blowing up. Some veterans who've spent their entire careers fighting for recognition suddenly felt invisible. Imagine putting in 10+ years of work, only to see a rookie get more attention in one interview than you've received in your entire career. What makes this situation so explosive is the timing. Clark hasn't even finished her first professional season, but she's already getting media attention that legends of the game never received in their entire careers. The frustration among veterans is understandable. They laid the groundwork that made this moment possible, but here's where it gets really interesting. The Letterman interview wasn't just about basketball skills, it revealed something deeper about Clark.
We're buying everything, okay? Oh my gosh. Get your order.
Whatever you want, it's on him.
Yeah, I got TV money.
One of everything.
Her marketing degree wasn't just something she studied, it became her secret weapon. When Letterman directly asked her if she felt targeted by WNBA veterans, Clark didn't take the bait. Instead of playing victim or creating drama, she simply questioned what targeted even means and redirected to focus on improving her game.
and at times they touched on some more serious topics like the physicality in the league and whether or not she was being targeted by other players.
This calculated response left some WNBA players in an awkward position. How do you criticize someone who refuses to engage in the drama? It's brilliant strategy that's helping her win the PR battle without firing a shot. As she joked during the interview, marketing, and obviously it's worked out for her. That marketing joke is the tip of a financial iceberg nobody's talking about. While Clark was charming Letterman, a silent earthquake was ripping through the WNBA's economic landscape. When her jersey instantly sold out after release, it wasn't just another merchandise milestone, it was proof that the financial game in women's basketball has completely changed overnight. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Clark's presence alone doubles ticket prices whenever she plays.
Caitlin Clark is clearly a catalyst for a business that was, and let's be honest, Caitlin to some degree financially saved the WNBA. It was hemorrhaging money for years.
That's not hyperbole. Actual ticket prices literally double when her name appears on the marquee. Would you pay twice as much just to see one rookie? Thousands of fans are saying absolutely, and that's creating serious tension among veterans who spent years trying to build the league's value. TV ratings for the WNBA shot up 53% this season, coincidentally right when Clark stepped onto the court. Think about what that means for a second. Half again as many viewers suddenly care about a league many people couldn't even name 3 players from last year. Those numbers translate directly into advertising dollars and media rights that simply weren't available before. The real story isn't just about one player's popularity, it's about cold, hard cash. Clark's endorsement portfolio is absolutely ridiculous. Nike, Wilson, Gatorade, State Farm, Buick, major brands that previously showed minimal interest in women's basketball are now lining up to throw money at her.
It's that the competitive drive that overrides every little daily occurrence. Am I right about that?
Yeah, sometimes that's good.
She goes into the 3-point line story about how she spray painted a 3-point line because she wanted to get good at those like logo bombs.
She even has her own cereal. Caitlin's Crunch Time isn't just breakfast food, it's the perfect symbol for how she's monetizing her brand in ways WNBA veterans never had the opportunity to do. You know what makes this situation even more explosive? Clark built much of this empire before ever playing a professional game. Her NIL deals in college were worth around $3 million, more than some entire WNBA rosters combined. Imagine watching from the sidelines as a college player earns more than your whole team while you're working second jobs during the off season just to make ends meet.
Way to lead a team. So Bluter talked about how she helped like create Caitlin Clark into being a leader for the team.
That's the real jealousy bubbling beneath the surface of every pointed comment and side-eye from veterans. They're watching this rookie completely transform the economics of their sport overnight, while many of them spent years fighting for basic financial respect. The veterans built the foundation, but Clark is moving into the penthouse.
Who taught you to dribble? Because you started when you were 5 years old.
Honestly, I probably kind of taught myself.
And yeah, that's absolutely true, as she raked in a $3.1 million NIL in college.
What Clark is inadvertently exposing is a harsh truth about the WNBA. The league has been dramatically undervaluing its players for years. Her massive commercial success isn't just changing her bank account, it's forcing uncomfortable conversations about pay equity, marketing investment, and the true market value of women's sports. Let's be real here. What we're watching isn't just jealousy or basketball drama. It's the evolution of women's sports happening right before our eyes. When Clark sat down with Letterman, she didn't just give an interview, she showcased something powerful: authenticity in the spotlight.
Which she responds that no, she was not being targeted by other players. Like, I know that this is a heavily debated topic.
That's what separates true champions. Through all the viral moments and challenges, Clark stays genuinely herself. She didn't chase fame. It found her because of her natural talent and personality. The story isn't about who's right or wrong in the WNBA. It's about a transformational moment where one player is redefining possibilities while staying true to who she is.